So let's go and save and fix the development version of RIDE. I finally located where is Python installed, and we are going to create a shortcut to it on the root of the disk, the C drive. So I'm here with the Explorer, and I right click on the drive, and I create a new shortcut. And I paste the long directory name for the Python site packages and scripts. So we have this directory, the main directory of Python. We will have a scripts directory where is Python itself, and where is RIDE, and has another directory where the packages that were installed are, the ones that pip shows. So I click next, and I will use this name, Python 3.13, and click finish. And so now we have a shortcut. Okay, we have this shortcut, and we can double click on it to open, and it's much easier than to memorize the long path. Here we have really long. As you may not know, or this is a trick I mentioned in the first video, we can type here CMD in this the path on the Explorer, and we type with a working keyboard, and we enter. So we are now in the directory. Okay, and we can say we see what files are here, to folders or to directories. The one with scripts, where is RIDE .py, and the RIDE executable. Okay, so let me see. If I go to inside site packages, I go cd inside packages. Okay, and now we can see what directories exist. The ones with dash info are to provide information to pip what the packages are, and we can see robot, the Robot Framework main, and Robot IDE. So that's the name of our package, but not the name. The executable name is RIDE, just RIDE. So we're gonna try to see CD there, CD Robot IDE. Okay, and here we can see what the structure of files. The file that we need to extract will be on inside preferences. So I can show you preferences. Okay, and here is missing now the folder config obj objects, config objects that we need here. Now to see the advantage of the shortcut, I'm gonna cd back to the C drive to Python 3.13. So if I do this, I should go to the correct directory. No, come on. Yeah, this is Windows. Maybe I like this. No. Yeah, there is a file there, but I cannot CD there. This is amazing. Well, I don't know how to create a correct link here in Windows. I think there is a way, but right now I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, this was just to show, because we will use the Windows Explorer to extract the package here. Okay, we go back to the Windows Explorer. Now we go into the downloads. Where are they? Downloads. And we have here the config obj directory, and I right click and I want to extract. Or was it already extract? Don't tell me it was already extract. Oh, come on. Extract all. Yeah. This is the extract all. Okay, so I'm going to browse the place where I want the directory to be extracted. I click browse, and it goes me to OneDrive. What is this? I just want to browse on my PC. And here it is, the Python shortcut that only works here in Explorer. So next I select Site Packages, scroll down, to Robot IDE, and to the preferences. Okay, select folder, that's it. Now it will be extracted. I want to keep the name. Let's see. I don't need this. Extract. Let's hope it keeps the name. Config object. It already did. Okay, so I can hide this again. I don't need it. I don't need it for now. I don't need it. Okay. And we try to start right again. It probably did not consider the correct name, or is still loading. Yeah, great. Okay, finally, what a relief. We have now the development version of RIDE. As you can see already, I have already updated the content. New features is the regression fix from 2.1.beta 1 to fix the wrong item selection, like test suite when doing right click actions in Project Explorer or Test Suite Explorer. Okay, and we can see we don't have any. Oops. Okay, sorry, the scene is small, so I went to text editor, but I just want to show here the grid editor or settings. In this case we are seeing the settings of the main directory. What I want to do now is here, over here, this directory, and I want, for example, to expand all folders. Okay, so I'm gonna right click, and I want to expand all. As you can see, it did not select that folder. This was a fix that for me is important, and I click expand. Okay, and here the same. Let's say I want to select right here and select all tests. Okay, and yeah, again I did not yet selected the test file. Seems like a simple thing, and later for the development, this is another bug that I have. We don't see colorization of the keywords. For the trick to fix this is to go to text edit. Here it is already correct, the colorization, and then we go back to the editor, and it is now correct. So as I was saying, that I will show how did I found this bug that was supposedly to be unexisting in 2.1 beta 1, and it is now. That is for the development Python. When you will help me in this, and my screen is so strange. Okay, so again, that's what I want to show. There is another bug. When we open RIDE, we should jump for the directory where the file is. We can do double click here, and this should not be necessary to do, because it should already show this directory here. Okay, let's stay for now on this problem.